2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Connecticut Sun as they go up against the Los Angeles Sparks. Courtside with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we've got a fun one. And it's the Sparks to start out, and some teams already failing to meet expectations. Tim, what shouldn't they do this early on?
It's a very fine line, Blake. On one hand, you can't make rash decisions. You have to trust in your off-season plan. On the other hand, you can't be stubborn. If you have to switch things up, then figure it out.
And I think this is where having good coaching is huge. They should let the front office know what direction to take. And whatever you decide, it has to be quick, because in this 34-game season, teams don't really have a lot of time to change course.
Off the inbound.
A gritty defender who takes pride in shutting down opponents. Gray is the kind of competitor every team in the league needs.
Here's Ruffin Pratt. She's covered by Strickland. Chelsea Gray for three. Nailed from three-point land.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Thomas. To the inside. Strickland outside. The offensive rebound.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
The first free throw is good.
And this Connecticut Sun team, very strong on the boards. Every player contributes to the effort, usually can gain an advantage with their rebounding.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Parker. Ogumake up top, 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. And for the Sun, terrific rebounders as a group.
Yeah, Blake, they just do the little things that add up in closing out possessions. It's not just the size, but the effort the team shows. And they've been one of the better rebounding teams for years now.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Watching Gray now, it's hard to believe she had a slow start in the WNBA, but Chelsea stayed prepared and ready for her moment. With increased minutes, she gave her team increased production.
That misses, so she splits the free throws. And you talk about Gray's development. She's really come around as a scorer.
Agreed. A good shooter. Gray has the necessary range to hit shots from deep. Also has a good handle and fluidity to her game. And she's just polished up her moves. And I believe she's going to continue to do so.
Outside Williams. Pass to Ruffin Pratt. Now here's Ogumake. Now Parker. Gray outside. Launches a 3. The Sparks, no good that time either. To the paint. Inside. Pass to Williams. Jones. She's guarded by Williams. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Sparks.
Well, the transition to the WNBA is not easy. And just ask Jonquel Jones, who didn't play much her rookie season, but she still had an incredible second season in 2017, setting the WNBA record for rebounds in a season.
First free throw is good. Yeah, it was great to see Jones find her way with Connecticut. I mean, becoming an all-star for the Sun and winning 2017 Most Improved Player.
Well, guys, she didn't just set the rebounding record. Jones shot easily over 50%, a huge reason why the Sun made the playoffs for the first time in 5 years.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
The former WNBA 6th Woman of the Year, Jones is selfless and accepts whatever role the team needs her to.
Now here's Gray. Shoots over Jones. They get it back. He goes up again. Jonquel Jones with the block.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Now here's Gray. D right on her. Pass to Weiss. Ogumake with the ball. She's covered by Strickland. Here's Parker. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
You just have to tip your cap. Sometimes good defense, just not enough against a talent and all-timer like Candace Parker.
Now here's Thomas. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Jones misses.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
And there's the call on Alyssa Thomas. That's her first foul. And the Sun making a change here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. And it's Gray missing.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Now here's Clarendon. The 3 from Jasmine Thomas. Rebounded by Parker.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Pass to Gray. Parker. And that one's good. Weiss.
You know, over the second half of her career, Parker's assist numbers have increased significantly, thanks in large part to her savvy.
Now here's Clarendon. And she drops in the layup off glass.
All right, if they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against her, they are sorely mistaken. What's going on out there?
Nneka Ogumake, the 2018 MVP, she gives you so much on the floor. A really strong finisher with the ball in her hands, and very clever in how she gets the shot off inside.
Now here's Jones. Over Ogumake. Jones misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Pass to Ogumake. Parker. Chelsea Gray for 3. And it's Strickland with the rebound. And with Ogumake, her efficiency is what stands out.
You know, arguably the most efficient scorer in the league, has always kept a very high field goal percentage, even with increased volume. And she's just as consistent a power forward as you can ask for.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Now here's Clarendon. Here's Holmes. Blazons. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
It's Elena Beard on the wing. Gray outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Goes back up. And it's Agumake missing.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Clarendon. Down low. Blazons gets the bucket.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Now here's Beard. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To halt the run. And that one's good. Weiss. Outside Clarendon. She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Sun on top, leading by 3. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Sun so far?
A lot of shots in close from them early. Good sign.
It's a lot easier to get buckets inside, and they've done that through one.
And Connecticut has possession. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Banham. Holmes. Shoots the 3. The Sparks grab the miss. Here's Mabry. Williams. Beard outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Brown. Over Clarendon. She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Easy little jump shot for her there, guys.
Pass to Blazons. Banham, defended by Beard. Now Clarendon. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And it goes on Raquana Williams.
Well, you talk about the love of women's basketball in Connecticut. It just makes so much sense to have a team like the Sun in the state. The college program at Connecticut has paved the way for basketball in the Constitution state.
And that one misses. And for the most part, the Sun have found a good amount of success since the move to Connecticut.
Yeah, the team is still looking for their first WNBA title, though. And in Connecticut, I'll tell you, it's championship or bust when it comes to the hardwood. Fortunately, this Sun team is primed for success and are loaded with talent. And Candace Parker, undoubtedly one of the dominant bigs in the WNBA. And at 6'4", she has great footwork on the block and when going at the rim. And there's just no way to slow her down. And she has been a force in this league for years.
Now here's Clarendon. Pass to Holmes. And here is Jones. Over Brown. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. With Parker, she gives you so much as a big down on the block.
It's not just the scoring and rebounding, Blake. She's also just a totally complete player, one of the best passers ever at her position. She's a star and one of the faces of the league.
And it's Agumake missing.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Now here's Clarendon. Good work defensively by Shanae Ogumake. Pass to Williams. Here's Brown. Floats one. That's tipped. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Here's Jones. Pass to Banham. Holmes. Rebounded by Mabry. The Sparks trailing. Right side, Williams. Here's Mabry. Takes the three. Trifecta!
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Timeout called, the Sun.
And you look at the Sun, you know, they're a team with very good efficiency on offense. They have smart shot selection from pretty much everyone in the rotation, and that kind of gives them one of the most dynamic offenses in the league.
A big group substitution here for Connecticut. Thomas outside. And it's in.
With the ability to score from difficult positions, Thomas is dependable when her team calls her number.
And for the Sun, you add up everything they have, and it equals a scary offense.
And this team can just run you off the floor when their shots are falling. Very unselfish amongst each other. But hard to game plan against. As a group, they can get scores against any defense in this league.
Find the lanes. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You want to talk about making an impact your first year in the league? Candace Parker back in 2008. Now, she was the top pick in the draft and went on to win MVP as a rookie.
Fast break, here come the Sparks. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
You know, I like the discipline I'm seeing from Ogumake. She's as skilled at getting to the line as just about anyone.
Shooting 2.
And a big free throw right there to put them on top. And winning it with the Sparks, Parker didn't just excel, she changed the game.
Blake, she really revolutionized the WNBA, becoming the second player to ever dunk in a game, the first player to ever win MVP as a rookie.
So she gets them both.
Yeah, the former #1 overall pick in the draft. Magic Johnson once called Ogumake the smartest player in the WNBA.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Weiss. And that one hits back iron.
Ill-advised shot selection right there.
I'll say that was lower than low percentage.
No chance.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Parker. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it. Now here's Thomas. Thomas down low. Up again. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, with strong mental and physical preparation, Thomas is able to keep her composure and really just do her thing out on the court.
First one falls for her.
And the Sparks, a team that plays with high expectations every year, they're pretty much always in the playoff hunt. And for many marquee teams in LA, it's championship or bust every season.
And she can't hit the second. With the Sparks, they expect greatness and usually deliver.
Well, the team has only missed the playoffs a handful of times ever. Only missed postseason once since 1999. Coaches and players change, but the Sparks are always a factor.
Now here's Gray. Weiss, she's guarded by Williams. Chelsea Gray for three. Again, the miss by the Sparks. The Sun leading. Outside Williams. Plays on. It's stolen by Ogumake. Here's Ruffin Pratt. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Parker. She's covered by Strickland. Here's Gray. A beautiful reverse layup.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Gray is comfortable operating down low.
Pass to Strickland. Outside Williams. Oh, hammered. Wow. She'll go to the line.
You know, I think that it's cool that Williams serves as a comedian for her team, kind of like Blake with us. She's always laughing and trying to lighten the mood.
This is her first opportunity at the line this evening. She knocks down the first one.
Not a huge recruit at a high school going to a mid-major. Courtney Williams has beat the odds. Now she's one of the rising stars in the WNBA.
No good on the second, so she hits one of two.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Pass to Weiss for three. No good on that shot. Courtney Williams with the defensive effort. Thomas outside. And there's the 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here are the Sparks now. Gray left side. Pass to Ogumake. Here's Ruffin Pratt. She's covered by Thomas. With one on the clock. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. The Sun on offense. Pass to Thomas. Now Strickland. Gray defending. And that one's good. Jones.
Always one to play with not just confidence, but composure. And it's showing in Jones's game. I would say that she really earns every bucket.
Offensive board. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play opportunity. 1 free throw coming up.
Well, you know, Candace Parker had won almost everything in basketball before the age of 30. College titles, gold medals, she's won MVPs. The only thing missing in the trophy case was a WNBA championship.
And guys, Parker and the Sparks made the 2016 WNBA Finals. Turned out to be an epic series.
Oh, it was epic indeed. And it came down to a winner-take-all Game 5 on the road. And it only set the stage for Parker to have one of her best games ever. A game-high 28 points and 12 rebounds as the Sparks won 77-76. And you know what? Parker was also named Finals MVP.
And it's Strickland missing. The Sparks with the lead. To the middle. Ogumake. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Pays great attention to detail. Gray is alert and constantly looking for open teammates.
Outside Williams. Jones. Now Thomas. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Courtney Williams, and that's good.
A newer part to her game. Williams has become a threat beyond the arc. It's one more thing defenders have to worry about with her.
Now here's Williams. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Parker gets the bucket.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Timeout called the Sun.
And with the Sun, they have a very deep roster. They get scoring from many different players, and you almost feel like it's somewhat different leading the charge in scoring every night they play.
Out to the left wing. Down low. Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. Here's Williams. That shot off the mark. And Connecticut will come the other way. And with the Sun and their depth, it's one of the strengths of this team.
They'll all pick each other up if someone struggles. The team plays smart and can attack you from different parts of the floor with different players. Having that fluidity and flexibility makes them a tough opponent.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
A rugged competitor who never fears a challenge. Jones can finish despite contact.
Pass to Brown. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
The Sparks making a switch here. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And here's Clarendon. Pass to Banham. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. And the basket by Mabry. Here's Clarendon. Banham. Now here's Jones. She's covered by Ogumake. It's Shakina Strickland on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Williams with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And it's blocked by Leisha Clarendon. 5 to shoot. Another shot. The Sun pull it in.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
And that one's good.
And defensively, they've lost something since halftime, giving up open looks. They've got to buckle down and get some stops.
Outside Williams. From about 10 feet out, and that one drops. The Sun with the lead. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Strickland. Outside Clarendon. From deep. It's hauled in by Williams. To the paint. Ogumake, that's good.
Dominates the paint, game in and game out. Ogumake is physical around the rim. You know, it's pretty inspiring to see how much Ogumake studies the game. And she's just always looking to learn and expand her skill set.
Pass to Banham. And that one goes long.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
And what's been great about Ogumake is not only is she a keen observer, she's willing to put in the work.
Well, coaches rave about Nneka's commitment to her craft, and that's leadership by example. Anybody can talk a good game, Nneka plays it.
The Sun trailing. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Strickland. And here is Jones. Here's Banham. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
Teamwork is important to Jones. She has excellent chemistry with her teammates and just does what's best for everyone.
Ogumake with the ball. Outside Williams. The three. And the rebound goes to the Sun. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Banham. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
She didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Ogumake. Shoots over Thomas. Ogumake misses. Here's Banham. She got it! She sinks it right at the buzzer!
That's a big-time three to extend their lead right at the buzzer. What a way to head in the fourth.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Sun on top, up 7. Hold tight, we've got more basketball action headed your way. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Now the Sparks with it. They trail by 7. Pass to Ogumake. touch off the glass.
Turning a missed basket into points. It's what Ogumake can do as good as anyone in the WNBA.
Here's Holmes. Launches it. Ruffin Pratt grabs the board.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Ogumake. Here's Beard. Ogumake, left side.
Well, we all missed Chiney Ogumake during the 2017 season. She sustained an Achilles injury overseas and was forced to miss the entire season. But she came back stronger than ever in 2018, putting together a career year with Connecticut.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's funny. She's not just a great basketball player. Ogumake is also a great TV analyst, putting guys like us on the hot seat.
She's off on the second.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Here's Williams. That one is off. Good D by Elena Beard. And what a season it was, shooting over 60% from the field, looking better than ever.
And really, guys, it was great for the league to get her back. An infectious personality, not only a great player, but also with all of her social media, how well she does on TV. She's really a fan favorite.
The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to go after it. Pursue that pumpkin. She didn't give up until she knocked it down.
And the Sun call time here.
On the court, Chiney is one of the best in the game, but she can also talk the game as good as anyone. Ogumake is a full-time NBA commentator in addition to playing.
And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmes. She's covered by Ogumake. Shot clock at 5. And it's Holmes missing. Yeah, she's very impressive. She could easily take either of your jobs. It was an injury that led Chiney to TV stardom.
And after microfracture surgery in 2015, Ogumake started thinking about life after basketball, and now she's an up-and-coming player and analyst.
Here's Gray. Oh, and that's what they needed. We've got a tie game.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Now here's Thomas. Outside Williams. Inside. Jones. And the basket by Holmes.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Here's Ruffin Pratt. Beard left side. Pass to Ogumake. Shoots over Thomas. Ogumake misses.
Oh, man, and you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they would have loved to tie it up right there. Double Windsor.
And Williams gets it to go.
An accurate distributor. Thomas keeps her head on a swivel. And look, if you're open, she'll find you.
Now Gray. Pass to Ruffin Pratt. Over to the left wing. Ogumake with the ball. Thomas on her. Excellent D from Melissa Thomas.
The shot's just not dropping for her today.
Williams with it. Ogumake picks her up. Right at the free throw line. Here's Holmes. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Sparks trailing. Pass to Ruffin Pratt. Outside Williams. Now here's Parker. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That's on Courtney Williams.
At over 75% in her career, Parker usually makes the defense pay for sending her to the line.
And the first one drops.
Did you know Parker was the first player to win the WNBA MVP award and the Rookie of the Year award in the same season? I mean, what a special talent.
And she makes both free throws. The Sun with the lead. Pass to Thomas. Strickland. And here's Thomas. She's covered by Ogumake. Jones left side. Clock at 6. For the basket, her 5th of the game, and she's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
A great feel for when the team needs a big play. Jones is a timely and dependable scorer.
Here's Ruffin Pratt. Pass to Parker. Poked away. It's stolen by Jasmine Thomas. Oh, draws the hard foul, and she'll head to the line. It's going to go on Candace Parker.
12th pick in the 2011 WNBA draft. Thomas played in her first 204 games before finally missing one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And good on both. Here's Gray. On the wing, Neko Ogumake. Back to Gray. Williams. She's covered by Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Let's it go! Can't hit that one. And it's the Sun taking it the other way. And here's Strickland. Pass to Thomas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ogumake. That is her 3rd foul so far. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Shakina Strickland. A rebound by Gray. And not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
Yeah, they have to do work and do work quickly.
And the shot goes down.
Staying poised under pressure. Gray has the confidence and ability to come through in the clutch.
To the inside, Jones takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I love Jones's demeanor in clutch situations because she doesn't fear potential mistakes and just lets her game do the talking.
Now here's Ogumake. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Anyways, that was a nice try to create some space for herself with the fadeaway.
Pass to Jones. Over Parker. Candace Parker pulls it in.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to rain down as well.
She gets the first, and that brings them within 5. And she cannot convert on the second. That one misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first. And that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Time running low here.
Score quickly and then probably foul them.
You just can't waste time here.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. It's good.
Unafraid of the clutch moment. Remember Agumake's championship clinching game winner in the WNBA finals?
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free
Shoot 2.
throws.
Pressure situation.
She hits the first one, and that puts them up 5. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
The Sparks call timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, I don't think a 2-point basket does much good for them here.
Yeah, I think that's their only choice. A 3 and then a foul.
Just not enough time left.
And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jonquel Jones.
Well, a big part of the game plan has been to feed her in the post, and we can see why. She's a monster in the paint, taking no prisoners in this one.
Out of bounds, it'll be Sun ball. And so here's Connecticut. 6-point lead, and that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but you know, they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority there.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They just could not waste any more time.
She doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. She's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Sparks call time here. What's your take, guys?
They can call all the timeouts they want, but it really isn't going to do them any good.
No, there's nothing they can do to salvage this one at this point.
Yeah, it's just a stat padding time.
Here's Beard. The Sparks, no good that time either. Thomas with the ball. So we get to see the Sun get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances as the visiting team.
But that didn't seem to bother them one bit. Road team, home team. All I know is at the end of the day, they were the better team.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.